No, the room is the same. I don't know where the background. Let me see if I can find the background. Um, choose virtual background. It was just everything was just that spinning wheel thing. Where's everybody then?
I don't know. Well, last week we were a bit late. I think they're getting their own back on me because last
All
week
right.
I was sleeping and Primo had to call me to wake me up.
All right.
I just fell asleep. I've been up all night and I've been up all day editing and everything.
Right.
And Primo called me, oh, so it was in a right mess when we got on, yeah.
So you're catching up on your beauty sleep.
Oh, God. I just fell asleep here at the desk,
Yeah.
out of it.
Well, funny enough, I was just watching. I just had my food now, and I just watching the television. I looked at the time, and it was about 7:45, and I thought, oh, that's okay. And the next minute, it was 8 o'clock, and I thought, oh, I must have dropped off. So,
Yeah, it happens, doesn't
this day
yeah, it does happen.
does happen.
Dave's in. Oh, bloody hell, Dave, that was a good one.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh, what's that? What are you doing?
nothing. I'm not.
You
We
got
had trouble getting in, actually.
what's happening there?
No idea.
This is pretty, I don't know what's happening.
It's you, Con. Yeah.
Hang on a second, I'll stop my video.
No, you're still there. Still going.
No, maybe
That's what I do.
go out and come back in, Dave.
Okay, will do.
That's weird, isn't it?
yeah.
Really
That's
strange.
strange.
Never seen that before. Oh,
No, that's a new one.
yeah. Primo's coming in. If he's the same, then we're in right shit, aren't we?
Oh, I was
Hello.
just saying.
Oh, a voice from the dark.
Yeah.
Come on, wake up, Primo.
Am I really there? Yeah.
Oh, he's still down the beach, man.
Oh, yeah, that's why.
I made a bit of a cock up. I was trying to remove a photo that I put up about graffiti on skate parks that I was getting lambasted with from a lot of people. And it was licensable, and somebody wrote to me. So I said, right, I'll remove it. And I removed the whole thread. And I can't get it back now. I could get it back on my phone, but not on the iPad.
Oh, huh.
Because the new iOS allows you to get it back on your iPhone, but not on your iPad, which is a bit weird.
Oh, God.
You know, give 30 days if you delete a post to bring it back. It won't let me.
Get it back on your phone, send it to me, and I'll post it.
No, I can't. I took it off of my video, and there's no bin. On the phone, if you take a picture off, it goes into a bin for 30 days.
Yeah.
But on iPad, it just takes it away and it's gone forever.
Isn't it go to the cloud or something?
No. Just,
Oh,
when I looked it up, it said it's gone forever. So
Oh, God.
I'll have another look.
Kipper just called. He'll be there now in a minute.
I was just making an apology to everybody for deleting. It was quite a good thread, to be honest. There's a lot of people commenting about whether graffiti is graffiti, street art, or vandalism. And everybody has a different viewpoint, I think. And I think as you get older, it's less art and more graffiti. But
It all depends how it's done, isn't it? If it's done really well, then it's pretty cool, I reckon. But there are places for it and not, aren't there?
This is what I was trying to get to be honest, Con, was when the skate park opens, how far does graffiti travel away from the skate park? Can it be up the promenade, and or should it just be inside the skate park? Which, to me, if it's done properly, I don't mind, but I know it won't because people put their tags up, won't they?
Yeah.
And some are good and some are just rubbish, to be honest.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Have you got a tag biscuit?
Have I got a what?
Tag.
No, I don't think so.
Well, he doesn't know what you're talking about, Mike.
You know, you see these signatures, you know, like it looks like a K, J, and P with
All right,
things round them. And you get them on the underground trains in America a lot.
all right, yeah.
Not so
Oh.
much here. You don't get
I've
much.
got one of them.
I got
know
one. I got one.
on the south, I've got one as well, but on the south bank, it's like all over the place there. I mean, but here in Swansea, we don't get much at all, do you?
Yeah.
So it's sort of customary. I don't know if you know this, biscuit, you probably do. For skate parks, normally be decorated somehow, and either paid for graffiti or street art, or somebody who's pretty talented who does it, and, you know, who does a whole sort of what I would call a mural, although they don't call it a mural. But,
Who decides? Who decides if they're talented?
I suppose it's like art, really, isn't it? You can't decide. Like some people like the Mona Lisa, some people don't. I think it's a horrible picture. Picasso was probably the classic, wasn't he? I mean, he's a bit sort of Marmite, isn't he? You either hate him or you love him. But did I hear a voice from the darkness then?
Yeah, me from the darkness and the cold.
On the
And
dark
laughing at your Picasso Marmite.
Yeah, it's. I mean, but strange enough, I like Picasso, but I don't like a lot of the others. I don't know. I don't understand cubism, things like that. It doesn't goes beyond me. That.
What's Dali? What's his kind of
Dali.
what's his style?
Realism, is it?
Surrealism, yeah.
Was it realism?
Surrealism. Like
Surrealism.
a clock that goes, I guess, and then folds down the stairs or something like that, you know?
Yeah, I know. Oh, I know. I got a couple of Dali things. I mean, one of mine, I got in a T-shirt, a mug, and a poster, and
You got the whole lot. You went there. You went to Dali. You got the mug, the
it's a
T-shirt,
thing
and
on
the poster.
Harley Davidson, and it's called Dali. Yeah. In fact, I went to Dali's birthplace by default when I first met the Belgian guys I ride with in Spain. We rode back and then we turned off when it got the coast past not Perpignan or whatever that day, and we went to Cadaqués, whatever, which is, you know, a little village. It's kind of his birthplace on the French-Spanish border, you know.
Sorry, I'm still listening. I'm making a cup of tea. Go on.
And but then that thing I quoted then, which is a Dali-esque pun, it's actually done by a kind of a comic artist, sort of down in the South Coast. Where did I come across him now? In Dartmouth. Simon Drew, and he does lots of stuff. But this is thing on. It's called Dali Havidson. So it's got a picture of a bike,
Okay.
and the tires are melting. So it's a pun on Harley Davidson, but it's Dali Havidson. You know, and that guy is Simon Drew. Let me just go and let the dog in. I can hear a barking outside there.
Well,
Yeah, so going back here, Sam was one of the first who had sort of graffiti on his sort of back and thing, didn't he, really? That was a type of street art, wasn't it? Interesting, but anyway, so apparently I don't know anything about it, but all young people do, apparently.
yeah.
There you go.
You got to have a tag, haven't you? I mean,
Yeah.
self-respecting person hasn't got, if they haven't got a tag, you're not really self-respecting at all.
Yeah, but it's an interesting point, isn't it? Because all right, if that's their area, the skate park, although it's supposed to be for everybody, I mean, sure, everybody has a choice then of what goes on there.
Yeah, but the problem is that when you get somebody, you know, the dickhead who puts a dick and a pair of balls up on it or something like that. It's not, you know, it's the inventive artists, you know.
Yeah, But it could be all us old ones who want to do that, because we were all very good at doing balls in the dick,
Yeah,
weren't
weren't we? Yeah.
we?
Yeah.
Or a boob, that was ours. You know, like we invented that, didn't we?
We used to do them in the sand and everything.
Yeah,
We invented sand art.
yeah. Well,
Oh, Dave's coming back in. Great. Okay.
sand art, that's something you only see in places like Spain and the south of France, I think.
No, there was somebody doing it down 3 cliffs. And
Yeah, no, I've seen it. Yeah, I mean, you've got to have the right sort of sand, haven't you? It's got to have the right consistency.
no, I'm not talking about Sandcar. Hey, Dave, oh, you're back in. You got it.
Yeah.
Excellent. You've gone through your psychedelic phase. You come back to normality.
Yeah, that's it. I don't know what that was.
Yeah, what are you
I
talking
had
about?
trouble getting in anyway.
Eh?
I had trouble getting in.
Oh, bloody hell.
Hi,
Anyway,
Dave.
If your name's not on, you're not coming in.
No, that's it.
I was
But
very
the-
disappointed in Spain one year when I found out that the art they do with the sand, they cover over, and it's almost like cement. When you go and tap it, it's quite hard because they spray it with sugar and whatever else to keep it solid.
yeah, it's just egg yolks, isn't it?
It's there all night, it's there for the whole summer sort of thing. But you think
Yeah.
because they're messing around with a little bit of sand, you think that they're
That's-
doing it there.
Yeah, but that's not the sand art I was talking about. It's the drawing on the sand, you know?
Yeah.
Like
No, I know.
Mandela or Triskel or something like that, you know?
Yeah. Well, there was a thing somebody put on what's it, on Swansea something or other, saying, look at this fantastic street art, beach art on Swansea Bay, where there was circles, 2 like circles ran all the way along the bay like that. And it turned out what it was 2 guys doing weight training who had 2 big tractor tires, were picking up and dropping them. And they just went all along.
Yeah.
What did they do? Two tractor tires, what?
They sort of lift them up and flip them over, and that's their exercise.
All right.
So art can be confused sometimes, can't it, with other stuff?
Yeah.
Who's
You say
barking?
about
Who's
when you were
barking?
saying
All
then
barking,
about
like,
Dad! Shush!
Is that a biscuit?
I thought Pippa had a bad throat then.
There's nobody out there.
say, oh, give it a turn off biscuit. Go on.
Nobody there.
Yeah.
We know you like dogs and cats.
Oh, I don't mind them.
Oh,
Come
Not
in, come on.
in
Well,
my house.
Come in.
What about the ugly
Come
cats?
on in later on, right?
I don't like cats.
We know you don't like chihuahuas or boxers.
Oh no, I can't see the point in them.
Yeah, so what's been happening? Anything exciting, Con?
Yeah.
Con, you been doing anything exciting?
Shooting stars and whatever.
Yep, seen those.
You get any?
Yeah, us last night was great. Yeah, last night was good as well. And I just looked outside. Now tonight's going to be perfect again. And it's real close to Mars now. So it's looking pretty good. And it seems to have got a little bit brighter for some reason. It's getting further away, but it's a little bit brighter.
Has it got a tinge around it, like a colour?
Huh?
I was looking at something the other night and it looked as a little bit of sort of greeny red round it.
It's
but I
green.
don't know if that-
It's green comet.
yeah.
It's all the.
Like, I had a- so I wasn't sure.
What's all these things that the Americans are shooting down? You're not sending them over from France, yeah?
Mm.
Where are you,
What was-
Biscuit? Lulworth Cove, are you?
You what, mate?
I said, where are you at Lulworth Cove, are you?
Oh, that's Durdle Door. That is. I was
There we
there
go, yeah.
a few years ago.
Yeah.
You
I
reckon?
recognised it.
Nice little beach.
Yeah.
Tell us more.
What about the little beach? I used to
Yeah.
go there when I was a kid.
Turtle door.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, where is it?
Keep it coming in.
And-
Dorset.
Dorset. Yeah.
Wow.
What's it near? Any place?
Wareham is, I think, is that probably the nearest at the
Weymouth.
time?
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't hear where.
Wareham.
Wareham. No, it's more Weymouth, isn't it? Is
I'm
it?
trying to think now. We were staying on a place, and I think we had to go through Wareham to get to Belworth Cove and Durdle Door.
Wareham's
Yeah.
that?
It's what's the oh God. What's
Corfe Castle.
what's the place where the tank museum is?
Yeah.
Oh.
No.
Begins with B.
Burrows.
But no, Burley? No, not
Really?
Burley, no.
No, that's cars.
Oh, God.
Something Burrows.
Whitford Burrows.
No, it's not
No.
Whitford Burrows, is it? No.
No.
I'll find
Burrows.
out.
He's going to find out now. Quick, get the.
Somebody
What
Yeah.
year is
What are we talking about so I can catch up? What's going on?
where the tank museum is in Dorset.
Oh, Dorset. I
Yeah,
don't know.
Lowers Cove, down near Lowers Cove.
I thought we were looking at the one in on Fabian Way, the 1945 place.
What's
I
that?
don't think they got a tag there though.
Oh, that one with the river.
No,
Oh, that the kind of visitor permanent war museum, military.
that's right. Yeah,
Oh, God.
quite good in there.
Where they used, well, a BMW shop, not a dealer. You know, it was just sort of BMW, but not, you know, mainline or whatever it's called. Well, I think of it. Did you, Michael? Did you get that? I think I sent it to you, kind of maybe privately or something, like a message with the surfboard on the bike dividers in line.
No,
I know what?
Do you see it?
sorry. No, sorry, Sam.
I must have taken a picture of it somewhere and then sent it to you.
Oh, what,
Saying,
messenger?
oh, so something like a cryptid thing. So is this the new bench?
Huh?
It was a pic. I took a photograph of somebody resting their surfboard across the top of the steel uprights by the surf, where you park your bike, sort of thing, you know, push bike.
Oh,
And I said, "Is this the new bench?" So on the subject of, how is it?
well, it's funny enough. I wrote to Amy last Friday. I think I said a while ago that she's had COVID. Her son or something's been bad, so she said she'll get back to me this week with a final sort of draft. But I haven't heard from her yet.
All right.
So
I'll be good
I don't.
to-
I know she moved and she was sick, so
It'd be good to get that underway.
I'll chase her up again. So I give her a week anyway to see what's what. But
All right.
like we haven't given her any money or anything, so it's
No, but it'd be good. It'd be good to get it underway, wouldn't it? You know, see,
yeah. No, I
Hopefully get it in
as
there.
you all know,
maybe get it
before
in
summer.
September,
I'd love to
end of
get it in.
summer, or she does it quick. I don't know.
Well, I was hoping before summer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we
So
are. I just sent it to you now. I WhatsApped it to you now.
Okay.
But
I'll have a
it
look
might take a
at
while
that.
to come through.
I won't see it on here. Well,
No.
it'd be complicated.
No, it's
If
just
you
on
got
your
it,
phone.
why- you can just. Is it on your phone?
Yeah, just send it off. It looks like it's sending now off my phone.
You can normally just share screen with that and send it. Show us all.
Right.
What? I got the picture on my phone. So how do I?
Yeah. What are you on now? A laptop or phone or what?
No, I'm on the laptop here with you, but this is my
Right.
phone.
Right now, sorry. So the picture's not on your laptop, is it?
No.
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 If it comes up, I'll share it.
Yeah.
Bovington it is.
Go-
Bovington Tank Museum.
Bovington.
Oh, right.
Well done, Biscuit.
What's that? Like sort of storage tanks or what?
Yeah,
No, they're the ones they're sending over to Ukraine.
Yeah.
All right.
yeah, yeah.
Do they have
Dug 'em
washing
out.
in the back of them?
Yeah.
No, it is. It is. We've been there. It is quite interesting to go around it. And I can't remember what was the name of that film that Brad Pitt made in a tank.
Thanks for the memories.
No,
Oh, yeah.
a war.
Right, mate.
It was a war film. A war film with Brad Pitt in it, and the tank that they used was in the museum.
It wasn't Saving Private Ryan, was it? Was it in that?
No, oh Christ, no. Come on,
Glorious Bastards. That was another one with the tank scene.
no, that was one with Brad Pitt. Yeah, you've got one with Brad Pitt in.
Come on, Sam. You quiz time. Come on, Sam. Get it out.
What the film? I don't know. I don't remember that.
There was another one just about a tank squadron he was in.
Yeah, that's the one.
I can't remember the name of it. It was like-
Fury.
yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Fury, it was called.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There's some clips
It's a
of
good
that.
film. And there's like the tank that they made the film, and it was like in a staged film set that you could stand in. But they are pretty impressive things. Not something that you'd want to see trundling down the road chasing you.
They've never been very successful tanks, have they? They've always been something a bit not quite right with them. They always seem to fail some way, don't they?
Well, the
Like,
Russians seem to have a bit of a problem with them, don't they?
Yeah.
Can't get any spare parts, can I?
Yeah.
This is a good
Because
thing.
when we were young, we probably all saw, what was the film with Rommel? Was it in the desert? Was it Rommel somebody of the desert? Where they were in tanks across the desert.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, and they all seem to work okay.
yeah.
Problem with the
I'm
Russian.
glad I'm not in one of them anyway.
I've been following it a little bit, and the problem with the Russian tanks is they've used up all their good ones now, the fairly modern ones, and they've got a few of those left, but not many. So they bring it in, and they've used up the not so bad ones. Now they're going back to the storage ones which they put in that they had with the Cold War, But the thing is, they go into them trying to get them started, and all the pieces have been sold off.
Yeah.
They sold all the pieces off.
That was another good tank film. Was Kelly's Heroes.
Mm.
That was one of my favourites.
Yeah, Clint Eastwood,
Yeah.
Classic.
Clint Eastwood, Donald
Sutherland.
Sutherland.
Donald
What was Donald Sutherland's name in it?
Oh fuck! Oh,
Bloody hell.
yeah.
Or something like a name of a dog or something, was it? Or it wasn't a name.
He did like barking, didn't he?
Yeah.
No, but it wasn't a name like John, David, Peter, Paul. It was
No.
it was like Keys or something.
Oh,
When you're thinking of that, Biscuit, there's another one with Kojak in it, wasn't it? With Telly Savalas.
Oh yeah.
yeah, that was
It's
Rich thing.
that was the Dirty Dozen. That was, wasn't it?
Yeah. My classic with all the names in was the original Magnificent Seven, Charles Bronson, Yul Brynner, the guy from the Avengers, and what was the cool one with the knife now?
Oh,
He throws the knife.
yeah,
James Coburn.
that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, I was before my time, that one, Sam.
Ah, yeah. I think there's been about 2 other remakes of that since.
I was going to say, there's one on the telly recently, wasn't there?
Yeah.
You would have seen that, I think, in the New Odeon, I think. I think that was one of the films early on in the Odeon.
Is it?
The Plaza, maybe. Maybe in the Plaza.
Oh, that was old then.
Yeah, I'm just trying to. I think it probably was the Plaza then.
The Plaza, my memories of the Plaza were Ben Hur.
Yeah, yeah.
I remember that was the
Bloody
big,
hell. Didn't know
epic-
you were that old, Sam.
yeah. I remember that used to be a big treat going with my mum, you know. Go to Woolworths, up at the cafeteria for a treat, and then down to the Plaza for a film.
Which
Music
one, was
event.
which one was the Plaza and which was the Albert Hall?
Plaza was
That
on the
is where they're building now, you know, 72 the Kingsway.
Top
Right.
rank.
That's the
Plaza.
Plaza. Right.
Yeah.
Albert Hall is the one that's doing a big jobby on it, are they? It's cloaked in
Yes.
like builders. Yeah.
It's going to be another one of these hubs.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
Well,
hasn't it
okay.
gone ahead with a music venue then?
I can't say. Well, I don't know. I don't see how
They
they.
wouldn't be spending that much money doing that to it, would they, if it was just a conversion to a music venue?
No, I thought it was to be a hub for young entrepreneurs. I thought.
Oh, maybe that's the same thing.
I
Yeah.
think that's what it's going to be.
Yeah.
I think the Albert Hall, the Palace Theatre, the Old Top Rank, they're all going to be business hubs.
All right.
But what
Yeah.
businesses are these going to be for, I wonder?
Well, they haven't thought of that yet.
yeah, but they got hubs for them anyway. They got loads of hubs.
Yeah.
Well, I
Yeah.
heard that must have been a year ago that the Albert Hall was going to be, without too much changing to it, was going to be a music venue, trying to fill the gap between, you know, small places and the arena. You know, something like about 500-600 people. You know, which
They did talk about that, but I believe there's no grants available for that sort of
all right.
building. Where there is grants available for, like Kipper's a grant man, but I'm sure that was the reason. There's grants available.
There's some free money coming from some of us who never would have done it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's grants for
Yeah.
business hubs, apparently.
Yeah, but
Yeah, it's right for traffic bumps in the road, wasn't it?
the strange thing is, all these places they're still talking about where to home the people from the civic centre, aren't they? And they're doing all these work on these places. You think that, you know, they'd be ideal for the sort
Yeah,
of county.
is that? I thought that was what was going in on the Kingsway. Was a new civic centre.
No, the original plan was by the car park opposite the Grand. That was supposed to be the
All right.
new place, but that's been held up for whatever reason.
Kipper's old school.
Yeah.
Oxford Street.
Oh, did you? Sorry, Kipper. We were out the other night. We went to the Wigan Pen. Hey, that's cheap there. It's only £2.90 a pint.
Bloody hell.
Yeah.
That is cheap, isn't it?
Do you know Paul? What's his name? Paul Davis. Little
where?
Tacky. There was a person called Tacky in the Sandfields. He was called Little Tacky. Paul Davis. I think he must be in the same year as you.
Probably, yeah. I can't put a face to him.
Yeah. He's like he said the same about you, to be honest. He said, I sort of know the name, but
Well, that short fat bastard, yeah, I remember him well.
Yeah.
yeah. Swatty little bloke, he said. I said, yeah, that's the one. He said he liked to carry books around, apparently. You had a briefcase, he said.
Yeah, we didn't have books in bloody Oxford Street.
Well,
They didn't let us have books.
You had
Chalk and slate.
You had slate. You were lucky.
yeah, they took it down off the roof to get the lead gone.
We used to dream about that.
With my fine detective deduction hat on, Michael, it's you that's got a loud clock ticking in with you, is it?
Yeah.
I thought it comes up, and then when you're not on, it's gone.
It's the old clocking clocks.
Sounds like somebody playing table tennis.
Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah, strange enough, we've only just had it repaired, and it's one of those. Well, I can't do it now, but it's one of those wooden ones. You know, where you put your card in, you hit the hammer down,
Oh,
and
yeah.
it goes ding, and the bell rings.
Yeah.
So,
We were talking about that last week, weren't we? Clocking
Yeah,
in?
Clocking in, yeah.
you have to clock in, do you, Mike?
No,
yeah, I got to clock
You
in.
have to clock in, do you? Yeah.
Yeah,
because, yeah, you missed that biscuit. You would have been up on that, clocking in and all that kind of stuff, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I used to have to do that.
Yeah.
I suppose you just swipe your phone now, don't you? And that's it.
Oh, I
Yeah.
can see it. Yeah,
yeah,
it's like a mini grandfather.
yeah. But it takes away happily, but it does get a bit loud sometimes.
Making
Big ends are going, Mike.
Sorry?
Big ends are going, mate.
Yeah. Oh, I remember. I'm just looking up at a wall in the room. You know, my mum used to have a cuckoo clock. You know that you pull the chain all the way down to wind it up.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah,
Out it came. Cuckoo.
yeah. I can remember my cousin was stationed. He was in the RAF and he was in Germany. And his mum and dad went over to see him and came back with cuckoo clocks for all the family. So from was it from the Black Forest, isn't it? And
Allegedly.
I think allegedly, yeah.
got to get that allegedly in there at least
I-
once.
Yeah,
I
they might
got-
be from the airport duty free just before we got the plane back.
Yeah, it's up the attic somewhere in a bag.
I remember buying my gran, I think, or was it my mum from Geneva in Switzerland? I was working out there, and that was the big thing for clocks and watches and things. And it was one of those, what are they called? Is it a carriage clock? It's in a little glass case,
Oh, yeah.
very, very ornate, you know,
Yeah.
it's like a permanent motion for a Newton's law of whatever. You know?
Yeah, you saw the balls going round, didn't you?
Yeah, then they'd spin the other way and come back and forth.
Yeah,
I can't
that's
remember what
it,
that was.
Yeah.
I thought you were disco dancing then when you were going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just an update on the Albert Hall. It's going to be called the Depot.
Oh, whatever you are. That's the depot in
That's
Cardiff.
original.
Yeah, it's the same
It's-
people. It's going to be a music venue.
Oh, there
I
we are.
wonder why they don't call it the Albert Hall.
There's already one in London,
They want to get confused.
Yeah.
Yeah.
isn't there?
It's not
People
very
get-
original, though, is it, the
Yeah,
Depot?
people get very confused, don't they?
Isn't there a pub down on Wine Street called the Depot?
Probably the
I
same
do.
people.
I've never heard of one.
Well, I haven't been down one
So
street.
that Albert Hall thing is still on then for this depot. Well,
Yeah,
because when they sort of clad a building in the big scaffolding and the canvas stuff, it's usually because they're taking the roof off, isn't it?
yeah. You're going to reclad the roof.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, there we are. They're still good. Yeah, because they have some, you know, that I've never. Oh no, I'm thinking of the. Is the tram shed the same as the depot?
Don't know. It's going to be 2.5 seats in it anyway.
2.5.
2.5 hours.
2,500 seats.
Oh, bloody
All
hell.
right. Oh, must be a bit of an extension of some sorts then. Yeah, that's right. Because I think the depot are the people who are promoting some concerts in Cardiff Castle. Because I got some tickets for Kim for Christmas. We're going to go and see Sting in Cardiff Castle in, I think it's the first weekend in July, and it's been handled by the depot, you know.
Mhm.
Oh, right.
And they're using Cardiff Castle as a venue. There's also lots of plugs coming up on social media for Blondie. So I'm not sure if the tickets aren't selling or they're just, you know, pushing it. Blondie are there, I think, the month before in June.
I
Cardiff
saw,
Castle.
saw an advert for that.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
then
we see
they got
friend
Tom
you-
there after that, haven't they?
You
How
are?
many-
Tom's there after that.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah.
Tom of the Jones breed.
Oh, I thought you said Cons there.
If they get in touch,
The warm-up act for concert.
I'll give them a price, like, innit?
Yeah. Yep.
Will he be allowed to sing Delilah?
Well, I was listening to a radio
The
debate.
crowd will sing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
He said
listening.
he's going to.
I was listening to a serious, well, you know, a radio debate about that in the week, Delilah, and I've never actually paid any attention to the lyrics.
You never do you? You just listen to the song. And, yeah, it's a cracking song. We don't listen to. You don't read or listen to the actual words.
But when they actually just break it down and spell it out exactly as it is, I thought, oh yeah, all right, so that's it. That's the
Story
basic.
about he kills his girlfriend because she's with another bloke.
Yeah,
Basically, this is what most songs are about, you know.
and premeditated.
Yeah. So they're banning that, but what are they going to do about it?
Lodged a knife in her mouth to stop her talking.
Yeah.
Dave, you're dancing, or was it me?
Yeah, I know it. It's dancing in time with Con's background.
Yeah.
What's up with your picture, Dave? You keep flashing between everybody.
No idea. I went out and came back in to try and get rid of it, but
Yeah, I don't know.
no idea.
What I'll do, Dave, I'll keep that, and I can use it as a screen or something like that, a back screen for to make things look good.
It's all right now.
You're trying to upstage everybody else's back screens, isn't you, Dave?
That's it. Yeah, mine's a moving one. Yeah, good one.
Yeah.
It was almost like a Doctor Who morphing together for a minute.
Yeah.
Who were the people who put that together? Can you remember the composers?
No, wasn't it done in BBC?
BBC. What's the name?
BBC Radiophonic Workshop.
Yeah.
Yeah. But there was one guy who did it, wasn't it? Who couldn't claim anything for it.
What's the name? The name top of my head now. Yeah, another one you mean. Forget now.
I think it's David.
I should have the copyright on that song, man. You wouldn't have to work again at all, would you?
Yeah.
But I don't think he did because he was working for the BBC when he wrote it.
Yeah.
So the copyright went to the BBC. And the BBC.
It must have been early days of the Moog synthesizers. You know, when they were machines.
Yeah, pretty good, the BBC Radiophonic.
We've got less than a minute left. Who's coming back?
I am.
Yeah, I'll come back with
Yeah.
20 minutes.
I got
Sam, your series is finished now, Sam.
Yeah, but there's another one on tonight, exactly 9 o'clock. It looks good. It's all about the Brinksmat robbery.
Oh, there's that again, is it?
Oh, there you go.
Oh, I'll have to tell you about my part in that next week. Remind me.
Yeah. I wonder where you got your money from.
One biscuit in on that as well.
Say again?
One biscuit in on that as well.
I don't know. I was, but I was involved in it. But
You're the driver.
I'll tell you next week.
Yeah, right over there. I can't wait.